Nobody indeed. What is good? Welcome into Driving the Line. My name is Alan Bell. We've got a fantastic day of show lined up for you today. Gonna have a ton of fun. All right, now I saw the chat. All right, as we start this thing off. All right, it was the best comment I think that I've ever heard. Yep, my man Tim here. Today's slate got me asking the wife what chores need to be done, and you're exactly right, dude. Today's slate stinks. It absolutely stinks. But you know what? What we can do is use what we have to work with and prepare ourselves for tomorrow. So that's all we can do, right? And yeah, I mean, if you got to get some chores, to go ahead and knock them out. Now, a couple of things that I do want to talk about, man. All right. So, first off, all right, before we look forward, as always, we have to look back. Yesterday stunk. Now, college baseball, we go 2-2. Quite frankly, it should have been more. About that Florida State, man, a walk-off grand slam. I can't believe Coastal Carolina, we did not get it over 13.5. I mean, there were 7 runs, I think, in the second inning. You know what I mean? It was absolutely nuts. But that's how we ended yesterday. I want to talk about the NBA here in just 1 second. Make sure to join that Discord. Jump in. It's free, especially with Major League Baseball starting on Thursday, as well as the Sweet 16 on Thursday as well. Go ahead and get in. It's free, and there will all just be a ton of good information that you're definitely going to want to know. Now, the overs tonight will be live 8 p.m. Eastern. Me and the great TJ Parker breaking down everything you need for college baseball week 7. All right, we are 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We are 4-1 on the weekend so far. And let's go ahead and make sure that continues. But like I said, there's not a whole lot sports-wise. Now, I do want to talk about the NBA, okay? So we'll get into that we'll get into that in just 1 second. But let's go ahead and get to the picks. We're not going to waste any time because why would we? Let's go ahead and get it. All right, this is the saddest pick screen that you've ever seen on this show. We got 2 plays. All right, look, I'm going to take LeBron James here over 1.5 threes. He's going to have to start shooting them, and especially after the Lakers went off in the first quarter against the Magic and lost, and he didn't make a single three. Bron going to have to start firing him. All right, he's just going to have to. He's going to absolutely have to. So I'm going to take him over 1.5 threes. I'm also going to take Jaylen Brown, the Celtics, over 1.5 threes with Jason Tatum and his ankle injury. There's going to have to be a little bit of a step up. And quite frankly, I mean, not asking a lot from old Jaylen here. It's not like the number got juiced up. So that's what we have. Now, we will be live at 3 p.m. Eastern today. We'll have much more because we do have more information. NBA wise, as well as a little college baseball today, not as much, but we got a little bit. So don't fret. Be here at 3 p.m. Eastern. We'll definitely get after it. Now, one thing that I do want to absolutely hit on. Let me find it in the chat. Our man Zach, thanks, Bill Mills. Chelsea's doing well. She got to come home last night. Chelsea, we're all thinking about you. Zach, you too, buddy, because we know, man. Like, it takes both of you, to make sure that she's okay. But glad to hear that she's out of surgery, back at home. And, man, we were all thinking about you, dude. So, Chelsea, get some rest, get better. If you need anything, we're all here for you, for sure. So, yeah, definitely important to get that one. Okay, now, I want to talk about the NBA real quick. And then we're going to get into March Madness and Major League Baseball, which opening day is tomorrow. So, look, let's use this. Now, it's hideous, but the important part of sports betting is finding your trends or finding things that are happening in the sport or the betting portion of it and taking the losses and learning from it. All right. Look, man, I've lost bets before. I'm not concerned about that, but over the last couple of weeks, on here, it's the NBA that's drug us down. It's been absolutely the damn NBA, dude. Zach said, thanks for the love, AB. Oh, child, absolutely. Get some rest, and I'm serious. Y'all need anything, you let me know, okay? Any of the food companies, all right? You guys need some of that delivery food? Let me know, man. We got that. Now, so it's the NBA that's drug us down, and specifically it's been player props, okay? So we see that it's hideous. We don't have to look at that anymore. But what I did want to highlight on is that the NBA, specifically player props, are already difficult enough. You've got load management, you've got, surprise changes. You can't even really bet it in the morning. You have to wait until, 30 minutes before tip, right? But Mills says the trend is that the NBA stinks. Look, this is what it is. It, a Russian nesting doll, right? Like, imagine this is one of those dolls, and you pull the top off, and there's another one. Then you pull the top off, and they get smaller. You know what I'm talking about? Um, that's what betting NBA props has become, but with risk. Because at first, we thought that load management was our biggest problem. And yeah, I mean, it is. It definitely is. But load management comes on both sides of the game. And what I'm talking about is this. Now, with the playoffs coming up, but it's been this way for a while, that in the fourth quarter, what you now have to worry about as well are players sitting. Like, once a lead of 9+ points happens in the fourth quarter, it's just yank your guys out. And what I found out through losses, really, is that betting NBA player props, the success is found in having the discipline to bet unders. Because there are so many more ways that unders happen than overs. Now, I'm not saying, bet all unders. Like, obviously, we're not saying that. But they're so, we're walking a field like a landmine. There's just landmines everywhere. It's brutal. It's absolutely brutal, man. Because there's so many ways that these players just sit. And I swear, now, now that we're getting to the final stretch, last, 2.5 weeks or so, I mean, you're going to see players sitting randomly. It's brutal, dude. So I'm just saying, be careful, right? It's absolutely brutal. And having the discipline to bet unders really is where success going to be found. Now, once the playoffs start, we'll see. But I mean, the NBA is insane. It's absolutely insane. So we're never a show. Yeah, Marshall, you're exactly right. Like, the National Blood Association has been bitching the fourth quarter. You're 1,000,000% right. Like, Marshall's absolutely correct. Like, that's exactly what it is. And it's frustrating as hell for bettors, myself included, right? Like, dude, it's brutal. It's absolutely brutal because it can happen. Like, I'll give you a perfect example. And again, I do want to make sure that it's clear that this is not excuse making whatsoever. I want everybody, not it. But even last night, like Draymond Green over 6.5 rebounds, that was a good bet. I mean, he had 5 in the third quarter. Gone. Just done. You know what I'm saying? Like, gone. Desmond Bain, 3s. Fourth quarter, gone. Like, it's just, dude, it's brutal. It's absolutely brutal to deal with. So I just wanted to point that out. Like, if anybody out there, a casual better, of the NBA player props, and you're just noticing that, good bets like that they don't hit. Like, again, this is not an excuse deal, right? It's just understanding what it is. And dude, it's absolutely brutal. So if anybody's out there wondering, yeah, dude, you're 100% right. Burke asks, are we safe with teams that are desperate for wins for seeding right now? Yeah, 100%. Yeah, definitely are. Tesla, the worst thing in the NBA is announcing players are out. I'm telling you, like, it's a field of landmines, man. It's like, remember Minesweeper, like on like old Dell computers or whatever, like Windows 98. That silver little game where you just click and like a bomb goes off. Like, you have no idea where it is. Like, that's what it is. That's exactly what it is, man. Dude, it's all like, and again, not complaining. We are not being negative about it. It just is what it is, man. But I thought, yeah, man, I thought that it was worth talking about. And Marshall, again, I go back to it, bro, because I think you said it best. I mean, it has. It's been that way all year. You know what I mean? So okay, that's enough of the NBA. But I did want to bring that up. It's been brutal, man. It's been absolutely brutal, and we're not going to make this into a bigger deal of they're going to lose. Like, just identifying what it is. You know what I mean? Like that's what we definitely want to do. Okay, now do we want to jump into Major League Baseball first? Or do we want to jump? Let's go March Madness. All right. Let's jump into March Madness here and let's update our lines and see where we're at. So, a lot of it has stayed the same. All right. BYU, Alabama. Alabama remains 5.5-point favorite. Maryland and Florida. These are Thursday's games in the Sweet 16, by the way. Florida 6.5-point favorite. That total dropped a point, 156.5. Arizona, Duke a 9.5-point favorite. Total 153.5. And then Arkansas and Texas Tech. Texas Tech a 5.5-point favorite. A total of 148.5. You guys remember Minesweeper? Yeah. Miles, brutal's an understatement. Dude, brutal is an understatement, dude. The NBA's been crazy. It's been dragging me down. Like it's been nuts, and I felt horrible because it's like, we'll be fine in betting, every day like we do the recap, and it's like NBA. It's like, dude, anybody new is probably looking at it like, has this guy ever bet before in his life? Where all these X's coming from? Like, dude, it's the NBA, man. It's just been killing us. Oh my God. It's been absolutely killing us, man, for sure. So yeah, anybody new, just hang tight. I promise we're not horrific at betting. Aaron Bailey says, AB is my daughter's 6th birthday. Her name is Madison Grace. Can I get a shout out for her that I can show her after school? Madison Grace. All right. Just tell you this. Happy birthday. Happy 6th birthday. And I hope you have a good day at school. And yeah, your dad, Aaron Bailey, he's the man. He's awesome. Give him a big hug and happy birthday from all of us. Yeah, Madison Grace, 6 today. That's a big age. Way to go, Madison. We're all proud of you. Yeah, so getting back to March Madness here. Like, okay, so has anybody changed anything on their thoughts on this? Is Thursday. Has anybody changed any of their I mean, we really haven't had any changes in regards to the spreads, right? We've kind of gone through it. Yeah. Drop them in the chat if you have any thoughts there. Let's jump to Friday here and I'll go through it. Ole Miss, Michigan State 3.5-point favorite. Kentucky, Tennessee remains 4.5 points. Auburn has jumped a point. They are now a 9.5-point favorite. Total 153.5. The biggest jumps, honestly, the biggest jumps are Houston. Now an 8.5-point favorite. I've seen 9.5 out there. So that's been our biggest jump, really. But again, everything's pretty much stayed the same. So let me know if your thoughts there. It's just me, Ole Miss money line. Okay, there we go. Brian Clay. Brian, what up, big dog? Good to see you, brother. Dude, this group is family. And absolutely, man. Aaron, thank you, buddy. If the NBA wins and covers at home, the travels on the road the very next night, take the other team. That's the system that's work. Oh, good eye. Look, knuckle up. Appreciate you right there. Appreciate you. Big. I like that. I like that avatar too. All right, Notre Dame, state of Louisiana. Solid, bro. I like that. It looks good. Yeah. Good eye. And if anybody else has like a system, right? Like, please drop it in. I mean, it's all of us together. No doubt. TJ, I never knew what the numbers meant in that game until it was too late. I was an adult, never played it anymore. Yeah, Minesweeper. I know, dude. I felt so dumb. I was just like, what are we doing? My man Curtis said I missed the show in the meeting, but literally just want to jump to say hi to the crew and like the video. Curtis, number one, thank you. And number two, hey, hate that you're not with us, but work is work, man. Tell everybody in the meeting we said what up. Ask them if they're taking Kentucky, Tennessee on the spread. Which one are they going? They going Kentucky? No, don't ask that. Probably get in trouble. But yeah, like, I mean, I'll say this. You could tell that the games that we have are strong because we haven't had much change. Now, we talked about it on the crew exclusive last night that you haven't had big jumps because the public hasn't started betting. I'll say this. Imprint these two in your brain. Because tonight, and more importantly, tomorrow, is when the public will start betting these games. So, a couple things to remember. The public bets chalk, favorites, blue blood names, and overs. Not I'm saying everybody. I'm just saying in totality. Okay. Obviously, this is information that the books it's known. All right. The public bets chalk, blue blood, favorite type teams. Okay. And bets the over. So, with that information, and I'm not saying that they're going to see huge line movements, but you're going to start to see it move because the public really gets involved 24 hours and in, and specifically 12 hours and in, and even more specifically 2 hours in. All right. Those are kind of your windows there. So if you are looking at a favorite that you think is going to go, just monitor, watch the juice prices. If you start to see, right, like we'll just use, Duke minus 9.5. Okay. If you start to see minus 9.5, it goes to minus 115, minus 125. That's telling you it's going to go. All right. It's going to go to minus 10, minus 10.5. Okay. So it's important. And that's why that's why I don't mind days like this where there's really not a whole lot to bet on, because we can get ahead of it. And all of us together, whether you're somebody who's been betting for 20 years or you're placing your first bet, right? Like we can all be on the same wavelength. And anybody that is new out there, number one, I would say this is an absolutely great community. Like, please don't ever feel bashful or asking a question. And this is important. Let me put myself on screen. This is important to know. All right. Anybody that is new or looking for a refresher in sports betting, okay, but definitely new. Number one, this is the best damn sports betting community on the planet. And I don't just say that, it is. You're absolutely welcome here. And you will always look at the chat. Like you never see negativity. Like that's why it's the best, right? And you will find people that are definitely here to make friends, right? And also help where they can. So I say that to say, if you're new to sports betting and you have a question, but you might, not be a super outgoing person, or you feel like, hey, my question might be dumb. I am telling you, we have all asked those questions before. Every one of us, all of us, like, ask it, please. The only bad question is the question that you don't ask. That's the only bad question, man. So, yeah, drop it in. Like, I don't want anybody to ever feel bashful or anything, right? Like, trust me, you're good. We want that. You know what I mean? And you'll feel good that you did it. Like, I absolutely promise you. Yeah, we don't put up with it. I'm telling you, we don't like it. You don't see it. Like, this chat is this crew is unbelievable. So anybody that's new, like, for real, come say, hey, even if you don't have a question, like, just drop it and say, hey, I'm telling you, like, you will absolutely love it, man. Stonefish, yeah, BS truckers don't like being brake checked. Oh, all right. So yeah, Stonefish. Right, so this goes back to last night on the crew exclusive. Dude, I appreciate that. We were talking about it. Stonefish, a trucker, and I was asking him, like, I would love to sit and just talk with you for like 30 minutes. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not saying you have to do that, but I'm just like, I love getting knowledge from people who are experts at things that we all do, but you're an expert at it, right? Like, we all drive every day. You drive professionally. So it's like you see things, that us idiots out here are doing that you're like, dude, don't do that. Or other things that we don't know. And you're like, no, that's good. Like, please, that's good. That helps. So anyway, Stonefish, good to see you, but sure, man, for sure. Z Money says, let Houston go ahead and run up Purdue game in Indianapolis Cookie Spice. There you go. Like, perfect example, right? Like, it goes both ways. If you are, somebody that wants to bet an underdog, and you see a favorite that's going and going and going, up, let the public do it. Let them do it. They'll get you a better number, man, for sure. Tis that Duke number is going to go up. I got a feeling Arizona. I do too. I think it's going to be a hell of a game, right? Absolutely going to be a hell of a game, man. Kirk, but taking Luka over 3.5 threes and Joker 1.5 threes. Yeah, I feel you there. What did Luka have the other night? 4. And I think We haven't seen Jokic in a bit, but I mean, anybody that's been here knows. Like, I'm with you. I love that bet. I love guys who shoot threes when you can get that 1.5. I love it, man. I mean, that's why obviously we took it today, right? Stat of the day yesterday, Duke covers. Dude, I do too. I mean, Duke's covered 10 straight with Cooper Flag when he's healthy. Now, again, I mean, Arizona's a heck of a team, but yeah, I mean, Duke with Cooper Flag's been just absolutely crazy. Tony, also, will be starting tomorrow, big role management. Absolutely. That's a great call right there. Kirk, yep. There we go, brother. There we go. There we go. Definitely, man. But this is what Junior Chubb supposed to get 100%, right? And like, dude, just be like, that's exactly what we want it to be, man. Like, there's no negativity, like there's no, backing down from, hey, we lost just like it happened. Like it's about getting better each day, right? And doing it together, right? And when we have days like this where there's not much to bet, like we still do our work and prepare ourselves for tomorrow when there's a million things to bet, right? And I don't know about you guys, but the biggest thing for me, like tomorrow we have MLB opening day and the Sweet 16 on top of everything else, right? Like the biggest and most difficult thing for me is segmenting it because I'll open, the book on my phone and I'm like, oh my God, like it's a lot to process, right? So that's why I love that we look at it from, a Thursday and a Friday perspective, right? Of going through so we can, and trust me, we'll break so much more of this down, tomorrow, the actual day of the games, and we'll track the line movement. But yeah, that's the biggest thing for me. And everybody's different, right? But yeah, man, like, dude, I agree with you. Like, and that's exactly what we want this thing to be, man. Just a genuine, honest channel of sports betting. And more than that, like we're going to talk about more of that here in a second, but yeah, like that's what we're here for. Like that's we all enjoy not only sports but the sports betting aspect, you know what I mean? So, yeah. Very well said and I agree with that, man. For sure. I grew up the same saying, only dumb question is not ask the question. Absolutely, man. Like there's no bad question, I assure you. Like except the one you don't ask cuz you're just going to sit there, right? Like trust me, like I ask questions to you guys all the time. All the time. Like, so anybody's out there. Yeah. Popeye's chicken to hell, yeah. Seminoles. Hey, great win last night, too, for you. That Florida State baseball team ain't no joke, boy. What do y'all rank? Fourth now? Dude. And Florida State lost a lot of talent and just came right back. Said, no, it is a sign. Okay. So Dante DiVincenzo, 3 is also a bunch. Okay, good eye. Good eye right there. Miles Lilly, Kentucky. Hey, they've beaten Tennessee twice, man. Like, yeah, they beat like Aaron Bailey, Tennessee Vols, baby. Now, here's a question. Our man Japan, AB, will that home run graphic come back tomorrow? Do you guys think we should? Should we do home runs tomorrow? Let's do it today. All right, so here are your 5 dudes. All right, for Thursday. Now, I'll have a second graphic where we'll go through of the statistical best chances to hit a home run on Thursday, but I wanted to introduce it today. And sorry, Japan, I didn't mean to be dramatic. I just want to have a little fun with it. These are just 5 big names, right, that everyone's going to be looking to bet for home runs. And again, the public hasn't started betting this, right? So getting ahead of it. There you go. So Aaron Judge plus 215, your highest odds across Major League Baseball. Yordan Alvarez plus 340 of the Astros. Marcelo Zuna, the Atlanta Braves plus 400. Kyle Schwarber plus 425 of the Phillies. And then Shohei Ohtani plus 500 for the Dodgers, right? So there you go. Mike Trout. Gonna have him a day tomorrow. Man, I hope so. I like Mike Trout, man. Gonna be smacking Nerfies all day tomorrow. Junior Hunt. Absolutely. And I'll tell you what. All right. Go look. If you haven't looked at your books yet, all right, because we were talking about it last night on the Crew Exclusive. All right. What Nerfy for anybody that does it there hasn't bet baseball or might not know. That means no runs first inning. So you bet on either team not scoring a run in the first inning. Okay. We're going to hit on that in 1 second because these numbers are juiced. All right. Very juiced. You're seeing 175s, minus 180. Like, I think Paul Skeens with the Pirates, I think it's like minus 180. Right. Um, so keep an eye on that. You got a couple minus 135s. I think we're done with the Yankees. Who are they playing? The Brewers? Yeah. I think Brewers Yankees, I think it's minus 135 for no runs in the first inning. But yeah, it's the books are they're already getting that juice going, man. All right. So these are our big five. Drop in the chat. You had to pick one. If you had a DTL free bet of $50, where would you go? Who would you take? I want to go Schwarber. I'm going Schwarbs. I'm going Schwarber. I'm going Schwarber. All right, drop in the chat, or if you're watching afterward, drop in the comments. Yeah, Big John has stepped away. God is good. Yes, he is. Never get Saddlebar. If you take teams, so never fate. Yeah, see, there you go. All right, so Seminole, great point. The numbers are very juiced. Like it's almost it almost feels kind of like college baseball, like when you have to parlay money lines, like just to get yourself even. Yeah. Um, yeah, let me know. AB thoughts on the A's over 71.5 wins at minus 115. Whoo, that is a great question. Tizzle, what are your thoughts here? Um, man, that number's right there. It, the first thing that comes to mind for me is I feel like it's safer betting under. But this team's got some juice. And I think that if things go right, they're going to have run production. And they can find pitching. Like I'm with you on the over. It feels like if someone is a very risk adverse bettor, that it would be safer to bet the under, but I kind of dig the over. Like, what are your thoughts? Yeah, never underestimate the power of the Schwarbs, baby. I love Kyle Schwarber, man. He's fun. Zach says, Pirates, Marlins, no runs first inning. White Sox do not score in the first. Nats do not score in the first. Plus 116. There you go. And yeah, keep dropping those in, and we'll talk plenty more tomorrow. O'Neill, there you go. Kirk, if you like a team to score runs, take either the 2, 3, 4 hitters, 2 plus RBIs, or 3, 4, 5 hitters, 2 plus RBIs. Each hitter, someone should hit at plus money. That's not a bad look, dude. That's not a bad look at all. Tony, MLB money lines. My top is minus 150. There you go. Let's see. Tizzle. First 3 and first 5 is the move with aces on pitch counts. Prefer first 3 out of those two. Yeah, I agree with that completely. You're definitely going to have pitchers that are on pitch counts. Now, some will go long, or quote unquote long, right? But yeah, if you can't find like no runs first, like if it's just way too juiced, I think Tizzle's looking at it correctly there. Tizzle O'Neill has a home run on opening day in 4 straight years. My God. All right. Dude, talk about a damn stat right there. Oh, that's solid. Oh man, that's definitely solid. What do we got? Oh, a little NFL. All right. So drop those in. Let's talk about a couple of these things real quick. So Russell Wilson. All right. Signs with the Giants on a 1-year, $10.5 million guaranteed deal with a chance to earn $21 million. So I think that you've got a couple things going on here. So the Giants have signed Russell Wilson and Jameis Winston. And drop in the chat. And everybody, if you could hit the like button, that'd be fantastic. Um, and I'll put the picks up here for 1 second, then we'll jump right back into it. LeBron James over 1.5 threes, minus 125. Jalen Brown over 1.5 threes, minus 125. Huge. No. We'll be live at 3 p.m. Eastern today. We'll have more for sure. Just a light day. There's really not a whole lot going on here. All right. So here are my thoughts. And we talked about this last night on the Crew Exclusive, which, if you're a member, it's in your feeds, man. Go ahead and check that out. So Matty Boy said that meeting was a waste of time up here. Now there we go, baby. Matty Boy, good to have you, man. Okay, here are my thoughts. Number one, I originally thought that this meant that the Giants were out on drafting a quarterback, and I don't think I've rethought that. Russell Wilson might be insurance in case Shedeur Sanders isn't there. Number two, let's say Shedeur is not available. Okay, and let's just say the Giants don't draft Shedeur or Cam Ward for whatever reason, like just for this example. And we talked about this last night. Everyone is going to assume that Russell Wilson is the starting quarterback for the Giants. And I don't know if Russ can beat Jameis Winston out in camp. And I'm going to tell you why. Number one, Jameis Winston is unbelievably likable as a person, as a teammate, and a player on our coaching staff that has to win. Go try to find it. Try to find anyone that is a peer, a fellow player that speaks negatively on Jameis Winston. You won't find it. People love the dude. Now, he's certainly silly and goofy, but a lot of people, people like Jameis Winston, man. And number two, for a coaching staff that absolutely has to win, scoring points is your friend. Now, turning the ball over is obviously not, but Jameis Winston has a much higher ceiling in terms of points, yardage, etc., right, than Russ. And when you're looking, say all of us together were at Giants training camp every day on the sidelines, we are the Hard Knocks crew. We're watching it every day, right? It's going to be hard for Russell Wilson to beat Jameis Winston out. Jameis Winston has an incredibly much more stronger arm. The ball, it's live. The playbook is much more open for what Jameis Winston can do. The run game will be very dependent. What I'm saying is, we've got a lot of time until that, but assuming that the Giants do not draft a quarterback, don't think that Russell Wilson is the automatic starter, because he'll have to do a lot of showing of intangibles, of being the guy, because Jameis Winston will smoke him on the field, practice field, in terms of looks. Russell Wilson cannot keep up with that. Jameis Winston will smoke him, just in terms of skills and attributes. Russ ain't gonna win that fight, man. So yeah, I'm fascinated, man. But again, last night I thought that it meant that the Giants were absolutely done in terms of they're not going to draft a QB. I've kind of rethought that. I think these guys are insurance on that, but we'll see. And what do the Tennessee Titans do now? With the number 1 overall pick, the Giants, I don't think that they're not going to make a trade now. And who knows? Giants take Travis Hunter if he's there. Draft Arch. Yeah, and bring the new staff. Yeah, the problem is you got an original staff that's not thinking about setting up for the new staff, right? But no, I'm with you, man. The guys there that have to win now. That's another thing too. That's another thing too, for sure. Titans got to take. I think so too. Okay, did anybody see anything? Uh, Funny. Okay, sorry, I was reading the chat. All right, go Tizzle. I'm going off what you're saying. Okay, did anyone notice? All right, from Miami's pro day. Okay, and I'll give some love to the former home. All right, so CBS Sports. So they're interviewing Cam Ward live. Okay, like after his pro day, and CBS is showing the Titans GM front office, like with basically, the Miami staff, everybody around Cam Ward. Okay. Like the current like all of that. So CBS Sports is showing this, and then they go to an interview exclusive with Cam Ward, chair and chair right there on the field. And a new hire for CBS Sports is interviewing him. That new hire is Rand Carthon, the GM, the former Titans GM who just got fired. The guy who just embarrassingly got fired, and the team said that he was lazy, which I'm not saying that. That's not my words at all, right? But they leaked that out. He's the guy sitting there interviewing Cam Ward, the quarterback of the team that's likely going to draft him number 1 overall because his team stunk. All right. And then right behind him, which, by the way, Rand Carthon, the guy who's replacing him, right? One of them, there's kind of two, is a guy that Rand Carthon hired. Absolute insanity. I was sitting there saying, how the hell is this happening? Rand Carthon had to be in the most unbelievably weird seat yesterday, interviewing like all of it, because every question was about the Titans. Every one of them. Sorry, I just found that. Like, if you go back and look at it, like it was just like, how the hell is this happening? Now, so the other question here is, so the Steelers, there's no, yeah. I mean, Russ is gone, Fields is gone. It is surprising to me. Like Aaron Rodgers and the Steelers seem like the absolute opposites of everyththing. But again, I mean, the NFL, man. NFL's a funny place. You can help a team win. You can help a team win. I don't know. And if you're the Steelers, like I'm not saying you can't sign Rodgers right now, but do you wait until after the draft? I mean, where's Rodgers going to go? There's only a couple teams. But I mean, I don't think the Titans are going to sign him. I don't think the Vikings are going to, like, I don't know. I'm fascinated. I'm fascinated with how that goes down. It feels like Mike Tomlin and Aaron Rodgers are two very different people. Like, it feel like two unbelievably different human beings. But again, when James says Rodgers probably just sitting on the hundreds of $1 million he has waiting for a QB injury to hit. That ain't a bad point either. And with that, you're probably going to a good team. Yeah, that ain't, brother James. You might know that. Tizzle, Steelers get Rodgers, draft Jackson Dart. Okay, Jackson Dart, the quarterback from Ole Miss. Aaron's a weird character in that if you could get Aaron Rodgers to be a mentor for a young QB, it's worth its weight in gold. It's worth paying money, even if he stinks. Can you get that out of him? If anybody could, it'd be Mike Tomlin. So, I mean, that part absolutely makes sense. Yeah, man, I'm fascinated with all this. Ryan Tannehill comes back after off last year. The Steelers. I'm surprised that Tannehill's been out. Like, I mean, even in a backup role, like there are horrible quarterbacks in the NFL. We saw play. Like Tannehill. I'm not saying Tannehill's great, but Jesus, I mean, the guy can. He should have been with the Titans. They could have used him. The guy's accurate. He can move the ball down the field, man. Yeah. I think the Giants get the best player available. Somebody holding that roster unless they're in love with Shador, but I don't think he's worthy of a top 3 pick. Yeah, like the original point, the first point, right, is a good one and correct, right? Like that's the one positive. And I'm here in Nashville. The Titans are the same way. Like you got a lot of problems. So it makes the draft much more open and available. I don't know, the Abdul Carter injury. Like I'm not a doctor, but like I'm just using an example. Like you just need somebody that can play immediately, and be, a good young player. So like Jay, like again, I agree with you. 2 great points. Yeah, no doubt. Yeah, place that makes sense. Aaron Rodgers give me that guy who cost Thomas for. Oh my God, can you imagine that? Hear me out. Mason Rudolph, weirdly, he does. Look, and I saw Mace last year up close. Like Mason Rudolph. I mean, we all understand the level of what he's, but like, he, for what you want to do, if you're running a somewhat safe offense, like, yeah, I mean, he weirdly does. I agree with you. Superstars did one thing right over the last year and a half, and that's elevating Mackenzie Brooks on the channel. Bro, let me tell you this. All right. So 100% agree. All right. Kansas, like, I respect her completely, right? I remember when weren't like using her on TV at all. And, I mean, every day I would do, the CBS, Sports HQ. I was like, why are we not using her? Like, Kansas is fantastic. So, yeah, like, I mean, I completely agree there. Kansas is, dude. I mean, I say like this professionally, like, I just absolutely fully respect and just love watching her. You know what I mean? Like, she's great. She's been great. And let me also say this. She has the absolute best attitude all the time. Wants to get better. Never, ever, ever hesitates away from constructive criticism. Like she's a she's a 5 tool player. 100%. Like she is fantastic at what she does. She works her tail off, and wants to get better. And is always in a great, great locker room, dude. You know what I mean? Like I completely agree with you. Like if anybody out there, like if you talk to Kay, I haven't talked to her in a little while. Like if you talk, like she is, dude, absolute best. Look at my boy AJ Sanders. All right, so Titans trade number 1, signed Rodgers 2-year deal. He's 2 years to build for Arch Manning. Number 1, AJ's correct. Number 2, this is my dude, absolute one of my boys, man. Absolutely love AJ. AJ, drop the link, man, because I know that you've got stuff where people can find you, and they definitely need to. AJ, so good to see you, brother. Got that Clemson Paul, boy. Good to see you, buddy. Good to see you indeed, man. Tomlin out for Pittsburgh next year, goes to tight. Dude, I'll tell you this. I'll start paving the interstate myself. Bring Mike Tomlin out here. Oh, man. Wait until morning, y'all. Hey, good morning, buddy. Good to see you, man. Matty Boy Rogers, no minner. He has no interest at this point. Yeah, I mean, unfortunately, I mean, you're right. And look, let me also say, it's not guys' jobs to be mentors for other players. I get that. Like, it's awesome when you get it. You know what I mean? But, you know, you also have a job to do too. Like, I totally get it. Liddy. Hey, remember for 13 months, big Liddy. For himself, man. The dog. Love him, man. Liddy, thank you. And congratulations. Smash the like button. It helps the show grow. Yes, sir, it does. Spell Dog, what are the dates of the draft? It is I believe, is it a month from tomorrow? 3 weeks from tomorrow in Green Bay? I think that's correct. McKenzie's so good. Austin, I'm telling you, like, if anybody talks to her, like Twitter or whatever, like, number one, send her my best. Number two, I mean, you can repeat every single thing that I've said on there. She is genuine of human being. Like, what you see is exactly what you get. And I mean that, like, that's the best thing possible. She is, and she, like, young, and what I mean by is, like, she plays the game, so to say, like, use that, sports cliche, like, way over her head. You would think that she's way older. And again, I mean that positively in the fact that, like, her career trajectory is going to be as high as she wants to go. Kins is fantastic. Like, yeah, like 100%. Like, all the beef that I had with CBS Sport was with way higher up management. You know what I mean? Like, most of the people that I was around were phenomenal, right? Like, we talk about, Sia Buckets, like, these guys are great, right? Kins is right. I mean, she is top of the list. That's a first-class human being in every sense of the word. Every sense of the word. First-class human being. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Dope. She's awesome. I'm telling you. Yeah, you're right. Like, on every friggin' level. NFL draft, April 24th, 26th. There we go. Get out. See, her dad's great. Julie supports her. She's awesome. Like, I've never met her dad, but, like, yeah, like, unbelievably awesome. Let's see. What do we got? Scott, I appreciate that, brother. Oh, man. She lives in Florida. Yeah. CBS Sports HQ. Yeah, main studio is in Fort Lauderdale, and Nashville. But Fort Lauderdale is the main hub of CBS Sports HQ. God, you remember when we were building out, like, the Nashville studio? Uh yeah. Oh, man, that was fun. Like, I have no, like, my old will came with some of the upper management and busted that ass up. A little jurisprudence legally. But nah, man, like, people over there are fantastic. There's a lot of them that I miss. I definitely a lot of them that I miss working with. John Eccles Titans run the Borgonzi scheme now. Yeah, that's the GM for the Chiefs. Mike Borgonzi, yeah. No, it's like, it's a PTSD. No, like, it's nice reminiscing about it, man. Definitely. Like, I remember when we were first starting CBS Sports HQ. Like, I remember night after night, man. Like, we were, like, prepping, like, early ed shows. And then getting all the graphics and stuff. Like, I think they still use a lot of my graphics, which is fine. Like, I don't say that negatively. They man, there are a lot of people that were big on that, and a lot of great people for sure. Remember we went on Avery Johnson, the former NBA coach. We were on HQ live, and he's great. All right, he had so much going on, and he forgot my name, and he called me Junebug. Oh, it made me laugh, dude. He's like, "Yeah, Junebug, what are your thoughts?" I was like, "I'm keeping that one, dude." Oh, man. I love it. All right, we'll get out of here, man. We've got like 50 minutes, dude. I love doing these shows. We just sit here and just talk, man. It's great. Let me hit the picks up one more time. We'll be live today at 3 p.m. Eastern. I bet people that are new are like, "What the hell is that, man?" Uh, and do you see Mike? No, I don't, man. I don't see him square. Like, eh, and I say this positively. I got to say it negative. Like, Mike works a lot, and he keeps to himself. And again, I don't say it negatively. I just say it as like, if you run into Mike, like, you did good. You know what I mean? Because like he's going to a spot, going back up. Like it's tough to find him. You're not gonna see him out a ton. But no, man, I wish I did. I haven't seen Mike in a long time. Good dude. LeBron James over 1.5 threes minus 125. Jaylen Brown over 1.5 threes at minus 125. We'll be live again, like I said, 3 p.m. Eastern today. We'll have much more. Max says limit dangers of the Wi-Fi. No, we upgraded it a little bit. I told you we were working on it. All right, promises made, promises kept. All right, no stroke. Yeah, no strokes today, baby. Read it. Rejoice. Hey, brother, I'm right there with you. Look, you know what I mean? Like, it's just, I love just talking ball, man, and just talking with you guys. Like, it's so much fun. Like, I have a blast doing it, and especially times like these. Like, this is why I don't mind like days where there's really not a whole lot to bet on, because we could get ourselves ahead. We can just tell stories, just have fun. Mike, yeah. Yeah, he's talking about Mike, not me. Yeah, Mike's spot is nice. Real nice. I think he's on like, I don't know what floor. It's like 32 or something. It's some way up there. It was super nice. Real nice, man. Hey, brother, thank you, man, for sure. Thank you. Like all of us, like it's all of us together for sure. Okay, all right, we'll jump out of here. Zach, hey, again, Chels, much, much, much love to you. Both of you, glad that you're out and at home resting. Zach, keep us updated, buddy. And if you need anything, holler at us. Let us know, man. We'll definitely get it. Help you out there for sure. Maybe how long is the road trip? Where to, my boy? So, yeah. Cortez, glad to be here. I love it. I love it too, man. Oh, is he on a Kansas farm now? Oh, wow. I know he's from Kansas, right? Yeah. There we go. Matty boy. Appreciate you, brother. Yeah, check it out, man. We broke some good stuff down for sure. Okay, all right, we'll jump out of here, everybody. Have yourselves a wonderful, wonderful day. Again, we'll be live today at 3 p.m. Eastern. We drive the Nightline, more bets, and then we'll be live tonight, 8 p.m. Eastern for college baseball. Breaking down week 7. Big, big, big week coming up. Got some teams that really, really need to get some wins. So everybody, thank you so much. Love y'all to death. Best of luck. Let's cash these tickets. All right. Man, have a good day. You're not even have a good day. We'll see you here in a couple hours. Peace. Who's got it better than us? No!